It's very important to be here. I'm very happy to be here with you. It's the opportunity to be with so many important persons talking about the problems and the challenges we have for the present and the future. But I will be very brief in my work here. It's a great honor for Brazil to participate in this Chief Science Advisor Roundtable under the inspiring leadership of the South Africa G20 presidents. The theme of this action, equity-based science, technology, and innovation for inclusive human development and global sustainability, not only reflects the most pressing challenges of our time, but also continues the spirit of our meeting in Manaus last year. In 2024, under the Brazilian presidency, we endorsed the Manaus Declaration, which established open innovation as a pillar for just and sustainable development. We recognized at that time open innovation as a distributed process based on partnership, cooperation, and the voluntary flow of knowledge on mutually agreed terms. The goal was clear: to reduce global inequalities and asymmetries in the access to and production of science, technology, and innovation. It is with great satisfaction that we see the South African presidency advance the implementation of the G20 strategy to promote open innovation cooperation, which we endorsed in Manaus. This strategy aims to strengthen international collaboration and co-creation of solutions that address major global crises and overcome technology dependence. We believe that equity-based science, technology, innovation is manifested in concrete actions. We have to do locally actions. Therefore, we enthusiastically welcome initiatives such as, number one, the G20 Open Innovation Platform of platforms. These two, proposed to be hosted by South Africa and discussed here in this panel, materialize our vision of collaboration. It will facilitate the voluntary sharing of information on science, technology, innovation, infrastructure, talent, innovation, and knowledge on mutually agreed terms, allowing countries to tap into a global pool of knowledge and jointly accelerate innovation. Participation is voluntary and respects the sovereignty and interests of each member. Number two, the Open Innovation Demonstrated Project on Disaster Risk Reduction. This pilot project is a practical example of how open innovation can be harnessed to address critical challenges such as water resilience. Its approach is fundamentally equitable as it emphasizes the participation of vulnerable and underserved communities, including indigenous people and local population, in the co-development of solutions. The global hackathon focused on forcing urban expansion and flood risk demonstrated the potential to build scalable and relevant open access solutions. Beyond technology, the human dimension is central to equity. Our effort to promote diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility in STI are an ongoing commitment. Having this in mind, I highlight initiatives as the Compendium of Good Practice and the thematic portal on the UNESCO Go Spin platform, which serve as resources to strengthen inclusive policies. Similarly, we endorse G20 recommendations on science engagement, democratize science by promoting public participation, bidirectional dialogue, and respect for indigenous logic system. We also welcome the organization of two-side events focused on promoting the participation of women and girls in science to accelerate progress. We cannot speak of global sustainability without addressing biodiversity. Following up on what we started in Manaus, we support international cooperation to strengthen biodiversity information capabilities. Collaboration natural history collection, for example, is crucial for reducing historical asymmetries between the global north and south. To this end, it is essential that data governance follows ethical principles such as fair and care. We also welcome the support for international cooperation and biodiversity data, such as the ongoing development of the Catalog of Life by GBIF and its partner. To finish, I must say that Brazil believes that the path to inclusive development and global sustainability necessarily involves a more open, collaborative, and equitable science. The transition of the presidents from Brazil to South Africa has strengthened this idea. In this spirit of Ubuntu, we recognize that in science, technology, and innovation, no nation can thrive in isolation. We will continue to work with all G20 members to ensure that the benefits of science, technology, and innovation reach everyone, leaving no one behind. Thank you.